Hey, B. Listen, all I have to say is, bye, LATOYA. Yeah, let's talk about it. So as you guys know, on the past few episodes of Real Housewives of Atlanta, we have seen LATOYA talk about Miss Drew's wig, honey. Last week's episode, we saw where she wanted to go and actually get this lady a wig done herself, and she already had the wig there. She was thinking about giving it to Miss Drew, okay? Earlier on in the episode, we saw where LATOYA was fronting Fallon on bringing her husband along on the trip. So then Drew hopped in that conversation and told Fallon, girl, don't listen to LATOYA, because LATOYA don't have no respect for no marriages, at least for her own. Later on, we see where LATOYA goes over to approach Drew, grabs her by her arm and says, oh, you want to talk about husbands, honey? Let's talk about the struggling husband that you have. And Drew was taken back by the fact that Toya would even grip her in the way that she did. And they had an entire problem. Later on, towards the end of the episode, we saw where LATOYA acknowledged the fakeness within herself, and we all can appreciate that. We also saw that Drew listened to everything that she had to say and gift her with an actual autographed headshot of hers, considering the fact that Toya pays attention to her so closely and she's so obsessed with her, and she is indeed her #1 fan. She wanted to make sure that she gave her autograph, okay? So we completely understand that. So I guess as Toya was watching the episode, she decided to go ahead and send out a lot of tweets, because when Drew did that to her in that episode, signed off on it, gave her that photo and everybody clapped, Toya actually didn't even know how to respond. She was shooketh. Okay, she was definitely shooketh. So after watching the episode like everybody else, she decided to go to social media, and then she wanted to run her mouth. So one of the tweets she said is, your husband don't care about you. Okay then, girl. And does your husband care about you? Being the fact that he's not on the show, okay, being the fact that he's the reason that allegedly that you don't even have a peach, girl, being the reason that he didn't even want his kids or anything like that on the show, being the reason that y'all about to get a divorce anyway, girl, listen, I'm confused. But you want to sit up here and talk about what her husband wants? Okay then, girl. I mean, he is a little shaky. We do understand that. Ralph definitely has his problems. But you sit over here talking about her and her husband as if you ain't got no issues with yours. Oh, okay then. So let's move on. Toya goes on to tell Drew, like, girl, yes, I'm your #1 fan and your only fan. No, she did not. Yes, she did. That's exactly what she said in the tweet. So Miss Drew said, honey, check my resume, and I'm still over here growing. And meanwhile, while I'm over here getting myself together and upgrading me, what are you over there doing? Excuse me? And next thing you know, we could see where Drew ended up unfollowing Toya, because Toya said, OMG, Drew unfollowed me. Does anyone have a tissue? So obviously they clearly are at odds. Not Drew, but Toya, you brought this on yourself, girl. You over here with your little antics running your mouth, and it's so crazy because I guess you are the new Kenya, you know, the younger version, because a lot of the cast ain't even featuring you. Even Candy, and that's your close friend, and you would think that she's used to your antics. She kind of seems like she's over you just a little bit when we watch the show. She seemed like, girl, Toya, girl, you doing too much. I know you too much, but this right here is a whole lot, girl. I don't know what you got going on. You can see that for her to have known Candy first, like, you really don't even see the relationship between the two at all. I guess y'all were just acquaintances where y'all just passed through. Hey, girl, how you doing? Okay, girl, I see you. Like, okay. You know, like, it seems like she's just all of Kenya's friend, and Kenya was the one to bring her on the show. But obviously Candy ain't trying to be affiliated with none of the hope that Miss Toya out here trying to put out. Okay, so I mean, I don't blame Drew for unfollowing Toya. I mean, following, it's not that major of a deal, especially when it's somebody that I can see we was friends that I unfollowed you, girl. But I'm just meeting you on the show. It's not like I have to follow you. And yeah, you over there talking mess, and I'm seeing you for who you are. Even after the apology, you continue to talk SHI. Even after calling yourself the fake woman that you are, you over there like, what is she wearing? What is this and that? Girl, you done had your own braids in your head for about 5 months, but you want to talk about the wigs that she got on her head. Girl, do better. That's what you can do, Miss Toya. Do better, okay? And go get your eyebrows arched like I'm finna go get mine arched later, okay, girl? Go get them cleaned up, because they looking thicker than a brick, girl. What is going on over here talking about somebody? You like everything big on you, don't you, Toya? You like your eyebrows to be big and your teeth. I don't have time for her, but like I said, I'm Team Drew. I'm so here for her. Girl, unfollow Toya. Toya ain't talking about too much. Okay, and watch how next season she probably still gonna be with the SHI, and then maybe the third season, if they give her the third season, she gonna try to come around and try and show her soft spot. So then everybody's gonna be like, oh, we like Toya, whatever. In addition, somebody ended up saying that they wish that Toya would quit. Like, I want you off the show. She said, LOL, so do I. That's what she put in her tweet. So it seems like when she says that, LOL, so do I, that gives me the thought. I don't know if it's to be true, considering the fact that contracts go out at a later time. But it's like, girl, did you sign on for a longer time or something? Did you do like a 2-year contract or whatever? Because I ain't trying to see you next season either. But I will say the antics between you and Drew have been very entertaining for this season, because ain't nobody else really got too much going on. You know, Kenya tries to give that work to Portia, but Portia ain't really giving no work back to her at all. So the antics between y'all two, I think Toya will likely be back for another season, because I feel like that could be saving the show a bit, seeing those two bicker back and forth. But y'all let me know, because I haven't really seen anything else going on. Even Tanya and Kenya have resolved their issues enough for her to invite Tanya over. Kenya and Marlo, I think they're gonna be cool at some point, but even their little beef is old news for real. So I do feel like Drew and her entire storyline, as well as the issue that she has with Toya, is pushing the show forward. But I would love to hear you guys' thoughts about it. Are you team Drew? Are you team Toya? Are you team no damn body? You don't give it, you know what I'm saying? You just enjoying the reviews as they come. All right, y'all let me know y'all thoughts about everything. I'm Jamie, that's me. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share my videos, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.